coming up in all of these. I'm like, how do we work Laura Dern into all of our
I'm always looking to incorporate Laura Dern into my life more.
Right.
So, yeah.
That was amazing. It was an amazing episode, by the way.
Yes, it's so much. That was the most fun. We had so many great artists working with us that day.
Hi, Emily. Hi, Olivia.
Hi.
Hi, Jana.
Thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to talk to you both and to talk about this. I love this series. I have so much fun watching. So
Aww.
for the ones that don't know, yes, for the ones that don't know, of course, it's a new series. Emily, can you talk a little bit about what is Pretty Smart?
Sure. I play Chelsea, who's a Harvard graduate, a lawyer who gets unfortunately dumped by her boyfriend in the very first few minutes of our show and is forced to move into the only place she knows where to go, which is her sister Claire, who lives on the West Coast in Venice Beach. And she is forced to change her ways by living with her sister, who is a millennial queen, her roommates who are millennial people as well, and she's not used to that type of person, and she learns a lot about herself by making new friends and finding a way to sort of unbutton herself a little bit.
Chelsea! Hi. Whoa! I missed you too! Come in! Make yourself at home!
Claire, thank you so much again for letting me stay here.
Of course, Chelsea!
It really is so generous. I bought you a Victorian tea kettle as a token of my appreciation, but it broke into 1,000 pieces during my flight. So I got you this I Heart LA traffic mug, which I'm told is microwave safe.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And the way that Claire receives her, it's amazing. So
I wish somebody greeted me like that every time I walked in a door. It's fantastic.
Right.
It is, right? And Olivia, for you, what do you like the most about Claire?
Claire's just so easy to love. There's not much about Claire that you don't like. And for me, look, when you're playing a character, you should love them and love all the parts of them, even the parts that are unlovable. And I think the moments where we see Claire learning a lesson or working through something, I love her for that too, because there's so many obvious reasons to love Claire, but for me it's when she really confronts herself and where she can grow and improve.
Yes. For you, Emily, what was like the most fun episode? If you don't need to give me details, but you have what was like the most fun part of like doing any scenes or anything?
Oh man, any scene where we were all together was always my favorite. I love this cast so much. We have a wonderful episode where Michael Sue Rosen, who was a professional ballerina for a long time, has this opportunity in our cold open episode in the cold open of, I think it's episode 6 or 7, where he explains the trajectory of his life through dance. And it's fantastic. I mean, I can't wait for people to see just how talented he is. It's a little sickening. It's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for you, Olivia, what was like the most fun that you did on set?
Oh my gosh. We honor the great, iconic Laura Dern in an episode. And the way that plays out, I don't know what exactly I can say, but honoring Laura Dern in any context is a wonderful thing. And to be a part of something that I never thought I would be a part of like that was just a once in a lifetime experience.
Yeah,
Laura Dern keeps coming up in all of these. I'm like, how do we work Laura Dern into all of our
I'm always looking to incorporate Laura Dern into my life more.
Right.
So yeah.
That was amazing. It was an amazing episode, by the way.
Yes, it's so much. That was the most fun. We had so many great artists working with us that day.
Yeah, and Emily, do you have an advice to give to someone that's gonna be living with all these friends together and even with the sister in real life?
Oh man, make sure you find time every day to have your own moment of zen. I have learned that in my later years of like, okay, take some time for you away from the noise. That's always a good little tidbit of advice, I feel like.
The spa! Oh, A magical place where women can share and bond and laugh and cry, all while keeping up on the latest pubic hair trends.
Wait, you told me we were getting coffee. You tricked me.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just that I knew what you would say.
I hate spas.
That's what you would say. I love them. You know, sometimes as a treat, Mom would take me to the spa after school.
Huh. Sometimes as a treat, Dad would let me grade a student's papers. Giving a college student a C- as a 12-year-old. Can't get that kind of euphoria at a spa.
Well, I already bought all-day passes, and they're non-refundable, and you don't have a car.
Fine, but no one is touching my feet. And you have to promise you're not going to recap your entire dating history.
You know I can't promise that.
And Olivia, for us to wrap it up, what we can expect of Pretty Smart?
Oh my gosh, just so much happiness and joy. It's such an easy watch. These characters are so easy to love, and watching them love each other is such a beautiful thing. We have a lot of fun. There's a lot of goofy moments, but there's a lot of really grounded, heartfelt moments too. I just think that there's nothing not to enjoy about this show. I think they're gonna binge it so fast too. It's just incredible how fast these multicams go, because the humor is just, it keeps you on your toes, and you blink and it's over, so it'll be easy to enjoy.
Yes, I did. I binge watched like right away.
So fast, right?
So fast, yes. So I just want to thank you guys so much for your time. Emily, Olivia, a lot of success, and I hope everybody liked Pretty Smart like I did. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
thank you so much. Nice to speak to you.
Bye-bye.
If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like and subscribe to our channel right here.